shizzle dizzle. Got an excellent show here today. Y'all see the title. Ah, so multiple countries in the Middle East have called Vladimir Putin, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, of course, Iran, I believe Egypt. Yeah, these countries have called Vladimir Putin because of the this little this canal way that basically Hormuz, they call it the Strait of Hormuz, um, is where the ships come and go, the commerce. Now, from what I understand, it looks like a protection call because Iran is allowing Chinese ships to go through and Russian ships to go through. No American ships, um, no Western ships, and so Donald Trump has said he's going to send a ship over there, the Marines over there. So that little area can cause some conflict. I mean, yeah, there's already a conflict with America and Iran, but Chinese warships and Russian warships coming and going, and because um, it is a war zone, that could just spill over. It could just spill over because you got the ships coming into a, like I said, between Israel, United States, and Iran, and that little strait, and then you got Russian and Chinese ships coming through there. You know, the way I look at it is that okay, so the Iranian ships, if you're not authorized to come through there, they're going to fire on you. They're going to fire. So you can already assume American ships and Western ships coming through there are going to get fired upon. And I can only assume that the Chinese and Russian ships are going to have communications and they're going to have basically markers to allow through there. What I'm concerned about is that if you have an American ship, of course they're going to try to defend themselves against any incoming missiles. How does the passing American ships and the passing Chinese ships or Russian ships deal with each other? How do they deal with each other? Do they uh, does America, does Israel fire on Russian and Chinese ships? I hope not. There should be no reason for them to fire on them like that. But again, going into a war zone, how does that work? Do they just okay? Well, that's a Chinese ship, that's a Russian ship. We're not going to fire on them. We're trying to get through. We're trying to defend ourselves against Iran. But then Iran and Russia are allies with they're allies with Iran. So do we fire upon them because they're most likely going to supply not only take oil but trade supplies with Iran. So does American ships fire upon them? That's a concern of mine. That's a big, big concern. How's my mic, by the way? How's my mic? Let me know how my mic is. Yeah, that's a big concern because big concern, very big concern of mine. So don't know how that works out, but yeah, that's yeah. I'm assuming these calls to Putin were for protection. Putin for protection. And, you know, if you have, well, the thing is, America's not closing that, but America wants to control that little strait. So, yeah, that can lead to World War III, because if they want to control that little strait, and China and Russia already have interests over there, and Iran, they've already been going through there, and now America wants to step in and control that. That's not going to work out too well, because you're trying to put your foot down on a territory that's already been established. And because it's already been established, China's already over there, Russia's already over there, that could lead to a very big problem. So um, we'll just have to wait and see what are the next moves that President Trump is going to make. Now, Israel, Tel Aviv, and Jerusalem, man, they are in shambles, man. They are, man, those cities are. Um, I'm just want to throw in the white flag to a call of Trump and say, hey, tell Iran to stop bombing us. That's what I'm waiting on. That's coming. That's coming. So, yeah, Iran will probably not cease fire. And so, especially with this aggressive move by the U.S. wanting to control that region where the Strait of Hormuz, where the ships are coming in and going in that little canal. So I don't see Iran stopping. Well, I don't see America stopping the bombardment of Israel. But Israel, yeah, I don't see them lasting even the 12 days. I don't see them lasting the 12 days. And so, uh, yeah, the Strait of Hormuz. That's what they call it, the Strait of Hormuz. I don't see Israel, man. I see them doing a repeat of the 12 days. So it took them 12 days to say, hey, we've had enough. I see them. I see them doing that again. The Strait of Hormuz. Okay, how do I get in there? Okay, so I have to turn around. Okay, y'all. So yeah, that's why I wanted to just come on here and just give my 2 cents on that. Again, President Trump trying to take control of that little strip is that's going to be very, 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 very tense. It's going to be a very tense situation. So, with that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace.